Dublin 2-16, Meath 10 points at Croke Park. Dublin are back on top. Dublin win their 7th All-Ireland Senior LGFA title. Unbelievable first half goals from Nicole Owens. Niamh Heatherton put Dublin in a seriously dominant position, and from that point on, Meath were always chasing the game. Matthew, you were mentioning there, Dublin's efficiency in the first half was frightening, to be honest, and their shooting efficiency was frightening. The performances of players like Nicole Owens, like Hannah Tyrrell, both of them retiring as well on a high. Just an all-around brilliant day for the Dubs.
Absolutely superb. And this is what the Dublin ladies have done over the last few years in terms of the big games, the big stature games. They normally have their shooting accuracy up to such a high level. And even looking at individual players, like even Hannah Tyrrell, I know it was a shame how her career ended, that same injury towards the end, and hopefully she does recover from that. But in terms of shooting accuracy from herself, 100% shot accuracy in the final yesterday, 88% shot accuracy in the semi-final versus Galway. She ended her career really on a high. The best way a player could end a career in many ways. Not just winning an All-Ireland off the bench or whatever, but being one of the stars in that team and to win an All-Ireland. It's a magnificent, and to obviously be the top scorer in the All-Ireland Championship as well is a magnificent achievement. But even you mentioned the first half there, out of Dublin scores, the scores that originated from, you look at, they got 1-6 off Meath turnovers. They got 1-1 off the Meath kick-out and 2 points off their own kick-out. Like that would suggest to me that Dublin were really, really working tirelessly throughout the whole game. And even when you look at the assist scores in the first half, Hannah Tyrrell herself got 4 points of assist if you include frees 1. Carla Rogan won 2 in assists as well. Like Ailish O'Dowd got 1 in assists throughout the whole game. Like it was just a dominant performance from Dublin from start to finish. Maybe a bit in the second half when Meath were trying to get a bit of hope going and trying to get back into the game. They got a few scores on the board, but Dublin were always in control in this one. It was just a magnificent display from everybody in the team. And you look at even Nicole Owens, as you mentioned there, probably an unsung hero getting a goal, Niamh Heatherton getting a goal in the first half as well. Like it was just a brilliant performance from a Dublin point of view. Like even look at Dublin's shooting efficiency in the first half was 78%, 72% from play. You look at them, the experienced players on the field, not just the Nicole Owens and Hannah Tyrrell to finish off their intercounty careers, but the Carla Rose, the Leah Caffreys, the Martha Birds. They knew what was needed to be done and they did it. And look, it was a brilliant performance from Dublin, efficiency at its greatest, and worthy champions.